Star Wars, a franchise that has taken us to a galaxy far, far away for approximately 40 years. A franchise that has tons upon tons of fans throughout the entire world. It's a franchise that is extremely beloved and has spanned many different forms of media, such as films, video games, novels, comic books, you name it. Star Wars is a household name. Even for people who don't know what it is, I'm pretty sure they've heard what it's about. And well, Star Wars is quite an amazing franchise, in my opinion. Hey there everyone, I'm the friendly neighborhood webhead, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about Star Wars, specifically concerning, the fans. Don't worry, it's just a little rant of mine. Well, I mean, it's not kind of a rant, it's just more of like my opinion. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. So then, let's get down to business. So you see, for all the love that Star Wars has, it also has a lot of hate. Well, I know what you're thinking. Hate is probably too strong of a word, but I think it applies in the fact that there are many people, and I do mean many, who really dislike the prequels. And well, honestly, okay, I mean, sure, they have their flaws, like any film. Like, even the originals had flaws. I mean, every film in history has flaws. Like, no film is perfect. But, the prequels get a special amount of hate it is kind of jarring. And I find that sad because a lot of fans argue because they say, like, the prequels suck, the prequels aren't as good as the original trilogy. And then there are fans of the prequels that, they're too afraid to speak out of their love to the prequels, for fear that they're going to be bashed, that they're going to be, insulted and ridiculed by other Star Wars fans, for the people that don't like the prequels. And I find that pretty sad, In my honest opinion, I love all Star Wars films equally. Episodes 1 through 6. Well, currently 1 through 7 because obviously I saw The Force Awakens and I love that film so much. But yes, my point being, every single film in the Star Wars saga is special. And I just love how the story all connects together from one installment to the next. And people may say what they want to say about the prequels, but I thought that they were really good movies. I mean, before the Emperor took over the entire galaxy, we had to see how things were beforehand, There's obviously going to be political intrigue, political deception, trouble brewing within the Jedi Council. Those are things that we needed to see. In an age where Jedi were more prominent, well, I thought that it was pretty cool. The fact that Yoda wielded a lightsaber, that was pretty badass because, hey, at some point in his life, he had to have fought with a lightsaber. And I loved those battle scenes when he fought Count Dooku and then when he fought Lord Sidious. I thought those were badass. It made Yoda an overpowered killing machine. Well, okay, no, not killing machine because he doesn't actually kill them, but you get my point. But yeah, the prequels have so many awesome things going for them. And, in terms of Anakin's story of how he grew from a slave boy into the Dark Lord of the Sith that we know and love, and, I think it's a very riveting and powerful story. But the fact of the matter is that a lot of people don't like the prequels. And like I said, they have their flaws and all, but overall I find that they're really enjoyable movies, But anyways, I think that the main reason why people hate the prequels so much is that, I think it's because Star Wars fans wanted the prequels to be similar to the original trilogy. And, well, okay, I mean, I can kind of get that, but obviously everything can't be the same. And overall, I really like the approach that the prequels took. I mean, they didn't have to be the same as the original trilogy, and I welcome that. And, and then this is kind of like a contradictory thing, because Episode 7, The Force Awakens, caters more to the original trilogy. It does things similar to the original trilogy, and yet there are people that complain about that film as well. And I'm like, wow, really? So no one is ever going to be happy. Like, if someone goes and makes a Star Wars film and does not make it in the style of the originals, well, people, fans get their outcry. But then if someone makes a film that is similar to the original trilogy, then it gets complaints too. It's kind of a contradictory thing here. And overall, I thought The Force Awakens was an amazing movie. And I'm really looking forward to what episodes 8 and 9 will contain. I'm pretty sure they'll hold one of the most dramatic stories of the entire Star Wars saga. And you know, the stories of Rey, of Finn, of Poe, of Kylo Ren, they're going to be taken to the next level in Episode 8. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is, you know, us Star Wars fans, like, you know, we should be a willing and embracing community. I mean, okay, sure, everyone's always going to have their opinions, and I get that. I mean, we should all respect our opinions, you know, our respective opinions, but, you know, it shouldn't get to the point where you ridicule another Star Wars fan for liking the prequels. Like, hey, this is Star Wars. This is something we all love. Like, regardless if you like the prequels or not, it's still a part of the universe. And the fact of the matter is that no matter what, Star Wars fans always stick together. And you know, we should be nice to each other. Like, obviously, we should express our opinions of the films, but, you know, we shouldn't be so rude to people who like the prequels, you know? Like, if we're a nicer community, then, you know, that would pay great dividends in the long run. And while I'm pretty sure that with time, the Star Wars fan base, they'll grow nicer to people who like the prequels. At least in my opinion, because, you know, everything changes as the years pass by. But yeah, I just wanted to lay out that message for people out there. I mean, Star Wars fans, we come in all shapes and sizes. And the fact of the matter is, no matter how different we are, no matter how varied we are, we love this franchise. And this franchise is a part of our lives. I mean, it's been part of my life ever since my childhood, because I grew up watching the original trilogy and I love it to death. And I grew up watching the prequels, which I also love to death. And now, watching the sequel trilogy begin, I am so excited to see where it's going to be headed. And well, you know, the spin-off films as well, I'm pretty sure those are going to be pretty good too. We'll have to see how Rogue One fares when it comes out this December. But yeah, anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. That's, you know, something I had in my mind. And, well, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And, hey, if you're Star Wars fans, just let me know in the comment section, what are your favorite Star Wars films? Or what are your favorite Star Wars stories? Oh, another thing I love about Star Wars, the Clone Wars TV show. It is amazing. Oh, and I need to watch Rebels too, because I've heard that that show is pretty good as well. But anyways, I'm going a little off the rails here. But anyways, you know, just be nice, Star Wars fans. Be nice to each other. But yeah, anyways, this has been Friendly Neighborhood Webhead, signing out.